Hello my beautiful soul tribe, welcome back to my channel. This is Neethu. So today's pick a card reading is about the topic about the strength that your soul has brought within when it incarnated on this particular lifetime, because we already know when we are coming into this lifetime what kind of challenges that we are going to face and what are the lessons that we are going to learn. So we kind of make a plan and have all the tools ready for us to face all the situation and to fulfill our purpose and whatever that we have come here to learn. So these trends we will be able to bring it out sometimes, and sometimes we'll have a hard time understanding what exactly I'm supposed to be doing right now, because I don't think so I'm well equipped to be facing this challenge right now. But that is not true. We all are well equipped because we have a plan already before incarnating, and we have certain strengths that we brought within for us to be able to fulfill our life purpose. So today we are going to see what are your strengths that makes you unique and that are very much essential for you right now to tap into and open up to that, even if you have not yet understood this strength that you already have within of yourself. So this will kind of give you a idea, or it triggers something in your subconscious mind, or you can probably understand that okay, it probably helps me to tap into the strength which I already have within me, right? So but this is just to trigger your subconscious mind with the strength and the tools that you have already equipped with in order to fulfill your life purpose that you have incarnated here to learn and progress and grow and things like that. So what are your hidden strengths? What are the strengths that you have, the tools that you have already within yourself that you brought along when you incarnated on this earth plane? So as usual, we have three piles. We have pile number 1, 2 and 3. So I'll also be placing the charm on top of each pile. So once you make your selection, you can go directly into the reading that you have picked, and I'll be pinning the timestamps in the description box right below this. So now we'll be placing the charms. Okay, we have a tortoise for group number 2. Oh, this is beautiful. We have an elephant for group number 3. Okay, we have a fairy energy coming through. This is pretty magical. We have a fairy here. Okay, for group number 1 we have a tortoise, for group number 2 we have an elephant, and for group number 3 we have a fairy charm that is coming through. So take your time, pause and select the one which you're most drawn to. I'll be starting with group number 1 with the tortoise right now. Welcome group number 1. If you have selected this tortoise, the reading is for you. With this coming out, I kind of feel, and the energy that I'm tapping into feels very wise, very matured, and like a old soul or a wise soul, if you will. When we say wise old soul, it doesn't mean that you are old in a way. It means that your soul has been incarnated on the earth plane for many lifetimes or many past lives you have on earth. So that makes you a little matured, and you know exactly how the earth works. And sometimes you face difficulties in order to cope with whatever is going on with you. You may feel it is too hard, but somehow you find a way. Somehow you find a way to come out of it, bounce back again and start all over again. You kind of don't lose hope very easily. You always try to find a way to make it work. So that gives a specialty for you, that makes you unique, because you have the capability to tap into all the knowledge and the maturity and the experience that you have gained by many lifetimes that you have taken here. You already know how it works. You already know that nothing lasts, and you know how to make your way out of the problems, is what I'm getting with this tortoise energy. You are definitely a wise, matured soul. Okay, so we have trapped in fear, financial and material changes. All right. So with this energy coming through, as I told you, you have a tendency of getting into fear and fear of you'll be not able to you will not be able to make it out, but you somehow always find a way. All right. That is a very unique essence of you. Your soul kind of pushes you and urges you not to be feeling trapped with this energy. You always try to find a way out of it, although you feel a little overwhelmed at times, but you somehow know that you are always connected to the divine. You know there is some presence or somebody that you can't really put your finger on and tell that, okay, this is the person who's there with me helping me out. No, it is something very more deep and very unique to you. You kind of have a feeling that I am being watched over and I will find a way out. And surprisingly enough, you will always find a way out of this trapped fear energy and whichever situation you feel trapped in, you always find a way. You always try to find an option to come out of this, to get out of this. All right, get out of it at all times, and you find your way out. You kind of bounce back immediately, or maybe it will take some time. But the uniqueness about you is you always feel the connection to the divine, and that is beautiful because you have learned, you are experienced enough to understand that you are always connected to something big, something divine, and you always have a sense of somebody is watching over me and somehow I'll be helped, somehow I'll find a way. And that is your very strong strength and uniqueness that you have, group number 1, and that is amazing, and that will keep you going. That will bring in a lot of everything that you set your mind on. The whole reason is you believe in something big, you believe in a bigger picture, and you always believe that you are connected and somehow you are going to find your way out of it, and that makes you absolutely unique, and that is one of your strength. Look at that, we have 8 of cups here, and then we have 9 of wands, and then we have ace of cups. Absolutely resonating with whatever I was speaking here. And 8 of cups is about, this is a matured and wise person and a wise soul who has seen it all, done it all, and you have been into all situations, you have been into all sorts of problems, you have been into all sorts of the chaos that is possible for you in so much of lifetimes that you have taken, and you kind of have a sense that this too shall pass, I am ready, bring it on, whatever it is. So that is the uniqueness and strength that you have, group number 1, which will make you so unique and helps you to lead your life and to fulfill your life mission or life destiny that you have chosen for yourself. And that is something which is very strong in you, to be able to walk out from something that was not serving you in the past. You are like if it is not working out, it is not working out. What can I do about it? Let me do something else. Let me try out something different this time. And you're not afraid of failure. You are more on experimenting towards experimenting things more than you want to gain experience, more than achieving and running towards that goal. You want to experience, you want to experiment, you want to be unique, and wherever you don't feel fit in, you kind of have a tendency to leave that place, or just to leave that abruptly. Maybe you have changed so many jobs, you have changed so many different ways of living, different lifestyles that you may try, which will kind of make you comfortable with, and finally you end up with one, and things like that. And you are definitely a soul who cannot be in that what you call compromising situation. You want to experiment things, and you want to be adventurous, no matter if it is bringing you success or not. You are looking for experience mostly, right? So that makes you unique. You are not forcing yourself to be winning that medal or getting in or becoming a successful entrepreneur and a businessman. And more than that, you want to experience that. You want to see how it is all working out, and what can you make it to work in your favor, right? Using all your wisdom and knowledge that you have acquired from so many lifetimes. And Ace of Cups, you are always a fountain of energy, you're always a fountain of emotions, and being able to help others when they are in pain. All right, you are very empathetic, and you are kind of understand others' pain, because you know yourself that it is all so difficult to be on earth plane. It is definitely not easy, and you empathize with others. People may come to you for help. People may listen to what you have to say about the situation that they are going through. They may come to you for advice and things like that, right? And you will be giving them opinions, advice, guidance based on the wisdom and knowledge that you have. You somehow feel, even if you're in your 20s or 30s, you may feel that you know so much, and you cannot really understand how can you be so matured at the young age, or whatever the age that you are in. That is because you have a lot of experience on earth plane, and that makes you unique and special. You have answer to everything. You can find your way out of any problem, any situation, and you don't feel stuck to that. Whenever the things are not working out, you have the capability of walking out of it, and not really worrying about whatever is the outcome. You are mostly there to experience everything, right? Yeah, that makes you absolutely unique. So then we have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So your angels and guides are telling you to trust your path for whatever reason that is. Maybe you are finally realizing that there is something more that you should be doing, right? To be of service, to be able to help others, because you have so much of experience and wisdom already. So maybe you are looking for something where you can be of service to others. All right, it could be counseling, it could be a motivational speaker, it could be something that is resonating with you, and there is something that the life purpose or the life path that is opening up for you to be able to use all your strength and skills and uniqueness to bring in change in this earth, bring in change in human beings, humanity as a whole. There is something that you are looking for to be of service to others in a way, right? And your angels and guides are definitely telling you you are capable of that. You are ready, because you have seen many different situations. You have been through many different chaos, and you know exactly, you have been trained well to be able to reach at this stage in your life, so that you can help others to see and learn what you have learned so far. And if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Yes, as I said, you cannot compromise. You have a hard time compromising on something that you don't like. You just leave abruptly, because that is something that you don't want to do. So what exactly you want to do now? So you are kind of entering into your space of understanding your life purpose and following it, and that is amazing. All right. And then we have the age of light. You have been training for this for lifetimes. Didn't I tell you? You are an old soul. You have been training for this your entire lifetimes. All right, many lifetimes you have been on earth, learning many things, getting into many different situations for you to be able to be that pillar of light, bringing light to earth, being able to help others see light that is there within themselves, because we are in this chaotic situation. We are in midst of all the darkness that is going on around. So the light workers, you are definitely one of the light workers who are here on earth to be able to help others to see the light within themselves, to ignite that passion, to ignite something in others that they are overlooking, and that deep inner self, making others realize that they have the strength and courage to overcome anything that is going on in their life. So you're definitely a beacon of light. You are a leader. You are a light worker. You are someone here to bring a light to others' life. All right. So this is amazing, and you have a really important mission or a life purpose that you will be taking up very soon. Group number 1, if you haven't realized it yet, you are definitely going towards that, because you have been learning all the skills, and every experience has trained you and made you so mature and wise to be able to do just this. All right. And the last card is Atman. See, look at that. See, you have a very strong connection to the divine, right? Atman is the ultimate higher self, the divine, where you feel you are connected to your inner connectedness is becoming stronger and stronger, and you can feel the energies, you can feel the other side, you can feel your connection. And whenever you lose that connection, you feel worried, you feel tensed, and you immediately try to find that connection back, and that's when you feel comfortable, right? So that is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. So this is definitely your strong connection to your higher self, the divine, the God, or whatever that you want to call. But yeah, meditation, you are probably into meditation already, or you are getting into meditation. Whatever that you are doing, it is definitely taking you towards your bigger life purpose, which is going to be of service to others, being of help to others in some way. Whatever that way that you are choosing to follow, it is definitely is going to be very beneficial to you as well as others and everybody involved, right? So these are your strengths, uniqueness that you have, that your soul has brought along with this lifetime to be for you to be able to tap into and use all this uniqueness and strength for you to be able to follow your life purpose, right? Yeah, that is amazing. I wish you all the best and take care. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Welcome group number 2. If you have selected this elephant, this reading is for you. Yeah, with this elephant charm, the messages, the energy that I'm feeling is about that inner strength, patience, and waiting for things to change. And also it is about good luck that is coming your way. There is something that is about to shift in your life. It could be a big shift in your spirituality, a big spiritual experiences, or the big shift in your life that is going to enter into your life very soon. All right, this is going to change your course of your thought process, your way of thinking, your perception, your perspective towards whatever that you perceive to be true or right. All this while, there is some big shift that is coming your way, group number 2. All right, maybe you're waiting for the shift. Maybe some of you already know what is the shift about, or which area is this shift going to take place. But for some of you, it is definitely about a spiritual shift, and for some of you, it is going to be a shift in your energy. Probably you felt a little drained, you felt a little fragmented and spacey for some of you. So that is going to lift for you, and there is going to be a beautiful changes that is coming your way. But coming to your strength, it is about you waiting patiently. You are very patient and you take your time, and when somebody disturbs you, you cannot tolerate it. They'll have to leave you alone. You want your own space, you want your own freedom, and you want to think through things without others interfering you. So you are very good when you are in solitude, when you are left alone, and you'll be able to think, and you will be able to find ways to do things that nobody can actually perceive to be right for them, but it is absolutely right and truth to you. So that is something I'm seeing for you. Yes, we have accelerated motion and rejoice in celebration. Yes, there is something that you have been waiting for that is getting shifted. So the other thing that I'm getting is you're a great manifester. You have a lot of dreams and visions. You think through things. You imagine things. You have a greater vision, and probably your third eye is the strongest chakra for you, because you can imagine things very vividly, and you can imagine your life very vividly right in front of you. Even before it happens, you kind of get into that space of happening. You get into that space of your life unfolding, and you kind of feel it is already happening. So that will make you a great manifester, right? You can manifest whatever that you want into your life, and this is one of the moments that you are manifesting whatever you have been dreaming about, whatever you have been praying about. There is something shift that is coming your way, group number 2, and this is definitely asking you for rejoice and celebration, right? And also I'm feeling you are a kind of person who is very, very, very centered and believe in yourself. You have this a sense of knowingness, like I'm not exactly sure how to put it into words, but you have a sense of knowing, like I actually know this, like I can do this, I know I can do this. There is that courage that you have within yourself, and you believe in that. You believe in your inner self, your intuition, and you're very strongly intuitive and highly connected to the other realms. All right, and rejoice and celebration. I am also sensing that you are not a kind of person who will be going in big groups and things like that, and you want to have a very small group, a very closed circle where everybody understands each other and things like that. That is one of the strength, because you're not wasting your energy on the people whom you really not believe or trust. You are very choosy and picky when it comes to selecting people into your life, and you want to keep people who are really vibrating in your wavelength, and you can't really spend time who doesn't understand you well, right? So with here, she's alone, she's in her solitude, she's dreaming, she's wishing, she's manifesting, she's imagining. So that is you want to do that. You want to be able to be left alone so that you can figure out things, right? So that is one of your strength, and that makes you unique. That is your unique characteristics, all right, and that is absolutely beautiful for you, because most of the work that we do when we are alone, we are tapping very deeply into that space of creativity, in that space of subconscious mind where anything is possible, right? You are tapping into that space when you're alone. So you kind of feel, whenever you're in that problem, you want to be left alone so that you can figure it out. Okay, then we have Justice, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Prince of Swords. Right, you are definitely a hard worker, you are determined, you are you're a very good judge of people. You know exactly what they are thinking. You can kind of understand the other people, what is going on in their mind. And also there is something about you, kind of bringing justice to others in terms of helping others whenever they are in need. When they can't see things clearly, you kind of direct them towards what you think is right for them, and it always works out for them. All right, there may be some instances where you helped out others in terms of seeing things clearly, picturizing things clearly, and that is possible for you because you are in that space of creativity. You are tapped in, tuned in to your subconscious mind, which is connected to the higher realms, which is connected to the infinite possibilities. So you have a sense of bigger picture always. You always take a bigger picture, bigger look at things, and you do not think small, right? So that makes you definitely a unique person, and you always want things to happen in a certain way, all right? And you want things to be right. You want things to be planned, organized, and not hurting anybody in the process of you doing things. And you are a sensitive person as well, but you believe in truth, you believe in facts, you believe in justful way of treating others, and you are a hard worker. You want to make sure that you're mastering your art. You're kind of a perfectionist in a way, right? You want to perfect what you're doing before you actually go out and tell others, okay, this worked for me, why don't you try, right? So when somebody else comes, you actually tell others based on your life experience and not just something you read somewhere else. You have done it, you have tried it, you know it works, right? So that makes you a very unique, gifted soul. That is the gift or a tool that you have got it with yourself to master the art. Whatever you set your mind on, you master that art. Your creative side is very tapped in, group number 2. So that is giving you unusual, different, unique a way of dealing with things or doing things which others may not understand, right? So that is something which you are very good in. That is what is helping you in this life journey, and you want to be just, or you may be a lawyer, or you are somebody who is very logical, and you want to see proofs, you want to see things tangible for you to be able to believe it, and you are not even aware sometimes that you are actually creating things for yourself using your mind. You are very, very tapped in terms of your mind and your subconscious mind and things like that. You are also action oriented. You want to take action. You don't just dream about it. You have a vision, you have a plan, and then you jump onto the action, and perfect your art, and you go after what you want. So that is a pretty action oriented person that you are, right? So that makes you unique and special, and that is one of the strengths that you have got with yourself. Okay, so then we have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? And then birthing a new age, birthing new creation, dreaming a new world into being. Yes, you are a dreamer, as I was telling. We have a lot of purple here, indigo and colors, purplish color. It gives me a clear understanding that you have a very strong connection and tapped in connection with the other side of the creative realm, where you can tap into, you can imagine and birth a new life for yourself by just imagining, having that vision and a clear picture and a broader picture of what exactly you want. So that is helping to shape your world the way you want. And you are not just a dreamer, you are an action oriented person. You want tangible results, you want to be able to see what you're doing, and you want to master the art. You don't want to compromise on just learning level, step 1, step 2, and let me go with the flow. You want to understand step 1 to 10 or how many ever step it involves, and you want to be able to understand everything. So you are definitely someone who is not going to leave things behind incomplete. You want to complete things when you take that task up. So you are that kind of a person. So that may create a problem in terms of clinging on to that, because you are so busy mastering on something, you have a tendency to ignore everything else. You get so involved on one particular thing that you're doing, and that may force you to ignore other areas of your life, and the second thing is you'll be clinging on to this thing so very much, and you kind of lose your mind in figuring out a way to master one art. So your angels and guides are definitely telling you that you have a stronger creative mind, and you can create anything that you want in your life. But just don't cling on to one thing. If it is not happening, if it is not working out, try to find other ways, or just leave it for some time unless the answer comes to you. Don't try to force yourself to bring that answer. Try to find a way out, because sometimes all it needs a space. Okay, you'll have to just give it some space for you to be able to work it out, and to be able to receive the answer from the other side. You have to give some space and leave it alone for some time, and you will know exactly what needs to be done to finish that task. Okay, we have karma. You're definitely dealing with some karmic situations right now, right? And also karma is about taking action, whether it is karma as a word is about taking action. Good or bad comes as a next step, but it is about action oriented. So you're definitely dealing with some karmic situation, and it is a good phase because Saturn is in retrograde right now. So karmic situation will be balanced, and we have a justice here. So definitely there is some good karma that you're going to reap right now. There is going to be shift in energy, and there are possibilities of celebration, and whatever was going against you, it is going to turn into your favor, and you're going to enjoy the benefits of good karma that you have done, because it is time for you to break this pattern and really be able to enjoy your karmic fruit. And this is going to happen in the span of next couple of months. And this is a favorable time because Saturn is in retrograde, and whenever it is in retrograde, as for I know, it is about karmic reaping of karmic benefits, or whatever you have sown in the past. This is a time for you to reap the benefit. So definitely there is some karmic situation that is getting sorted, and you're about to reap the benefit, because you are able to do that because you have put in so much of effort, and you're about to get a breakthrough in whichever area that you're working in. All right, so these are all the strengths and the uniqueness and what is going on in your life right now, which is interlinked with your strengths and your soul purpose. All right, don't stop dreaming, and don't stop believing in the other side, in your creative abilities, and being justful, being of help to others, being open-minded, and tapping into the creative realm. These are all your strengths, which is helping you to fulfill your life purpose, right? Yeah, that's all I'm getting for you, group number 2. If you have liked the video, please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye-bye. Welcome, group number 3. If you have selected this fairy, this reading is for you. Okay, with the fairy energy, immediately when I tap into this energy, the messages that I'm receiving or the energy that I'm feeling is very playfulness, and you don't want to take things seriously. You want to really be that playful, childlike energy where you want to explore, where you don't want to fight, where you don't want to drag things for a longer time, and you want to make peace with whatever is going on. So in the midst of making peace, you may also be compromising a lot with a lot of things because you don't want to get into unnecessary trouble, unnecessary arguments, unnecessary difficulties and problems. So you want to make peace and you want to find harmony and balance in every situation. So this may put you off balance sometimes because you are trying to compromise a lot to avoid problems. So yeah, this may kill your inner child. Now, kill as in this may dim the light of that inner child, that playfulness sometimes, right? So, but let's see what is going on. Yes, harmony, victory, and success. Right, we have number 6 also. This is beauty. You're somebody who is definitely oriented towards love. You want to see love. You want to see harmony and balance in everything, in every area of your life. And you want to be successful. You want to be victorious in whatever that you're doing. And you want to look beauty even in the midst of chaos. All right, you are a kind of a positive person who is trying to always try to find positivity in everything that you're doing, in spite of there could be a problem, or you are in that situation where you don't see any possibilities, but you still want to believe that somehow it is going to work out, and you try to find positivity. You try to find that magic. You are a believer of magic. You are a believer of fairy tale, of course, and you are a believer of there is something magical that is about to happen and turn the events around, right? So that is the kind of energy I'm getting, like childlike wonder, childlike believing in magic, in fairy tales and things like that. You are that fun and happy light soul, and that is absolutely unique, and beauty that you have. All right, you see beauty, like the beauty and the beast. She was able to see the beauty in the beast, right? So that is the kind of energy that I'm getting for you, group number 3, and this is amazing. Not everybody can live with this kind of amazement and trying to be able to see beauty in the beast. Not everybody can do that, but you have that heart of child. You have that heart of innocence. You don't want to get into problems. You don't want to get into any unhealthy situations. Situation may turn unhealthy because you may compromise a lot to bring harmony into any situation. Let's keep going. Okay, we have Queen of Pentacles, we have 3 of Wands, and 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so with Queen of Pentacles, she's somebody who one second, guys. Yeah, sorry, there was a problem with the video in my phone. Okay, yeah. So we are with the Queen of Pentacles and 3 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is you are somebody who is very kind of a person who gives a lot. All right, you want to give, you want to take care of others. Whatever you have a tendency to help others by sharing what you have, and you are very generous, kind hearted, who thinks your heart goes for everybody else, and you always try to find and wait for that goodness, that happiness to come into your life, and you try to find that happiness and strength and peace even in the midst of chaos, as I was telling with these cards, right? That may put you in the state of uncomfortable feeling. You feel that people walk all over you, and you feel like you're compromising a lot, but that is a kind of a person who means you don't want to get into the situation where you're going against somebody, or you're going against somebody else's opinion, and you have a tendency tendency to keep your opinion to yourself. All right, that definitely puts you in certain position which will make you feel very uncomfortable, victim feeling and things like that. And your strength is actually you're turning your strength into your weakness, right? So you should be able to understand what is the boundary, for how long, or what exactly you can agree upon, right? And you cannot be able to be giving always. There has to be a point where you say, okay, I'm done, I have given enough, now it's time for me to find my center and learn to see the beauty by not damaging my own self, by not putting myself in this situation where I cannot find a way out anymore because I feel trapped because of the tendency of me trying to find good in others, trying to find happiness in whatever is going on. This is actually sabotaging you. You are self-sabotaging yourself, right? That is a kind of pattern that you are breaking this lifetime, and that is exactly that you are learning in this lifetime, right? So this is the lifetime you're learning to set boundaries and not allowing others to misuse the sweetness, the innocence that you have, right? And that is something that you are learning. Okay, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Yes, you have been giving and giving for a very long time. And then we have boundaries. Where do you need to establish your boundaries? Exactly, you have to set your boundaries. The time has come for you to protect yourself from others misusing you, taking undue advantage of your sweetness, your innocence, your childlike wonder, and not really understanding the golden heart that you have, and you have allowed others to misuse you to very strong extent where you feel caged, you feel suffocated. But your strength is to be able to see good and love in everything, and not everybody can do that, and you have that gift. But it has the time has come for you to set boundary and really not damage yourself in this process of finding love in everything that you see, right? You can still set boundary and say that, all right, that's all I can give and I am done. So the time has come for me to take care of myself, and this is the time for my self-care, self-love. And I think let me take the power back to whomever I have given liberally, generously, right? So the time has come for you to take back your power and not turn your strength into weakness, right? Because you'll have to understand the thin line between where your strength is turning into weakness and set the boundary exactly there. You can come only this far, and you cannot cross that boundary or allow anybody else to come inside and take advantage of you. That is when you can embrace and enjoy and be in that innocent, happy, loving person that you are. Only then you'll be able to enjoy the goodness of it, right? And the last card is Bhuvaneshwari, and this is the Hindu deity. Bhuvaneshwari is about the god of stillness and god of infinite possibility. And if you can see, there is a lot of chaos, this sea which is roaring all around her, and she is finding her stillness in the midst of the chaos, and she is finding her center. There is a moon here. There are a lot of emotions that is going on when people all around bombarding with their emotions, their needs, their interests, and you're not able to understand the differentiation between what you need and what others are forcing upon you. So the time has come for you to find your stillness, find your center, and to understand what is the boundary, how far you can go, and how can you utilize your strength to your benefit, not to self-sabotage you, right? Because you are the god of love. That is what I'm getting. You are the god of love. You try to find love, you try to find peace and harmony in everything. You don't want to get into problem, you don't want want to create any chaotic situation. You just want peace. You just want that silence and stillness, and you can achieve that, and that is a major strength for you. You can achieve that only when you set boundaries and not allow anybody to walk all over you, and you will decide what is the boundary, not others, right? So yeah, that is a beautiful and unique, amazing strength that you have. Just don't turn this strength into your weakness, because this was supposed to be your strength. So this strength, this seeing beauty in everybody, seeing love in everyone, seeing that divine in everyone, is the utmost beautiful gift that we can ever ask for, right? Because that is lacking in this earth, and people are always looking for bad and negative things, but you can see the good, you can see the love, and that is what we need on earth right now. So strengthen your strength. Do not allow it to turn it to become a weakness for you, and set boundaries, and do not allow others to cross that boundary and to take advantage of you, of your goodness, right? Yeah, these are all the beautiful soul strength that you have got with yourself to be able to help you to achieve your life purpose. And yeah, that's all I'm getting for you, group number 3. If you have liked the video, please subscribe to my channel. Take care. See you in my next video. Bye bye.